Alright, we're back! Just like General Shepard, we're gonna tie up some loose ends. There's a reference for you guys.
My father coughed and took another draught of wine. Melus sought aid from Salerno, while Datus fortified a tower on the Garigliano River. From there they gathered support and renewed their strength. Melus
Like their Netflix subscription, they renewed it?
Lombards, Germans, and Apulians answered the call, eager for glory and plunder. But there was one more group whose help Melus enlisted. A new generation of Norman adventurers, forebears of the scum who attack our city as we speak. It is because of Melus that this new menace is upon us. In response, the Byzantine Emperor sent the General Basil Boyanis and an elite force of the fabled Varangian Guard to meet Melus in the field and crush the rebellion for good. The armies drew up near the river of Fanto, not far from where the Romans had clashed with Hannibal of Carthage some 12 centuries earlier. The fate of Mezzogiorno was about to be decided.
Oh man. Defeat Melus's army. Defeat the Norman mercenaries. The Byzantine forces are restricted to a population of 125. We can, advance to Imp quickly and protect our ally. So Basil Boyanis is to the northeast of the map. The Varangian Guard is to the south of the map. Those guys are going to be Vikings. The Melus is pretty much due north of us. And the mercenaries of the Norman variety are to the west of the map. So,
Commander Boyanis, Melus and his allies ready their forces across the river. Lead us to a swift victory and end the terror that they have brought to Apulia.
I'll be totally honest, I feel like this scenario is, like, lazy? Like, it seems really harsh to say, but it's really, really boring. So, okay. It's essentially just a 2v2 on Highland or rivers or something. There's a river in the middle of the map. Everyone's in the Castle Age. We got our blue ally here to the south. And then there's the, the Goth enemy, the Frank enemy, the Viking ally, and the Byzantine player. It's just a river with a bunch of crossings. And that's it. There's literally nothing else to the scenario. Like, I know it feels really harsh to call it lazy, but like, come on, man.
It's a fine day to grind an axe. We will lay your enemies low or die trying.
I mean, like, I don't mind just, like, a straightforward build and destroy scenario. Like, that's totally fine. I mean, those are the scenarios I even gravitate towards in general, but there's, like, what just differentiates this from, like, a 2v2 against the AI? Like, you have to have, like, something, right? Like, compare this to another, straightforward build and destroy scenario, like, Montezuma 5. The Boiling Lake. It's pretty much a similar thing. It's just like, it's a 1v2. And you have to, defeat your enemies. But that at least has the interesting gimmick, where you can get the gunpowder units as Aztecs, and the Horsemen with the Oxodal Warriors. I can't pronounce that, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Like, that at least has something. There's a relic there. Yeah, the Normans are over here. I'm pretty sure the Normans don't have villagers, and just have, like, a steady tribute of resources or whatever. But, Melus definitely has, like, the, similar thing as you. It's just he's more built up.
Party of shield-bearing Norman riders approach, led by Gilbert Voltaire. Fortune guide our spirit.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure your ally does kind of run into some troubles if you don't help him out. So, you know, we may need to do that at some point. Anyway, we are up against Franks and Goths, both of which Byzantines can certainly deal with. We're gonna go for Cataphracts against the Goths, and then, you know, just mix in halbs once we take the fight to the Franks. We'll definitely start gathering some stone. Sure, close enough. However, our prop limit isn't, like, staggering. It's only 125.
Let us now see whose blades are sharper. My men will cut through your ranks like a scythe through grain.
Well, I can't say that the Varangian Guard's doing so hot right now, so I should probably not send in reinforcements, because I got my own problems to worry about. Curse me and my desire to boom forever.
Presto, salve, condo, condo, condo.
Oh, rip those guys. Wait, whoops. What? Nope, don't go away. Anyway, those guys are almost dead. Actually, how are my allies doing? Not thriving, but not dead. I mean, you definitely don't start with a ton. Anyway, as soon as we get a castle up, we should be fine. I hear this guy's pretty good, though. Yeah, blue's doing just fine. At least their market's also not in a terrible spot. Oh, perfect. We can now afford a castle. Shall put said castle, I don't know, like here. And get up to around, you know, 60 some odd villagers like all the other 125 pop limit scenarios. Oh yes, that's right. I should grab that relic. Yeah, definitely don't need any more villagers. Then click up to Imp soon. But yeah, it's not worth like walling the shallows or whatever. There's just too many crossings. I believe all our armies advanced to Imperial Age, as well as our allies. But, yep. This is it, guys! This is the entire scenario. Let's grab you. Wait, these guys were stone miners. Oh, I guess that's a rock stone? Huh? Well, actually, I can almost afford another castle, so why don't you guys do that? Perfect. Just to be on the safe side, let's build a castle in our allies' town. Because even if they're not, like, you know, doing a ton of the heavy lifting in terms of defeating the enemy, they at least, you know, protect my flank. Which is certainly valuable. We can just go gather that stone. Wait, when did blue hit imp? Did they just hit imp? Maybe they get imp when we get imp? Yeah, we're fine there. And just get our upgrades going, you know the drill. Eventually add in some siege rams. Get the incredibly overpriced elite Cataphract upgrade. Really think that price should be reduced a bit. Like, some people think Byzantines really need to be buffed. I think they're already a really good civ. Orange is now in. Also yellow is at some point, didn't see that. I think really the only thing that needs to be changed, like, that should be changed, is just making the elite Cataphract upgrade a little bit cheaper. And then I'd like to see them get free town patrol as well as free town watch. But that's really minor. Well, here they are. There they go. The converted elite Cataphract doing by far the most damage. Some elite Cataphract is now done. Just need to grab plate barding and logistica. Don't need that much wood. But yeah, I mean, just like in multiplayer, elite Cataphracts kind of kill Goths. There really isn't a whole lot they can do against them. If you are Goths and you're up against elite Cataphracts, ask yourself, why am I in this position? Why did I let my opponent get to this position? And if you're still in this position, I guess Cavalier? I don't know, there really aren't any great answers. You really just have to not let the Byzantine player get to Cataphracts.
Presto, condo.
But yeah, now we have fully upgraded elite cataphracts. Feels good, man.
Ein, salve.
Gold over here. And you know, they just have a camp more or less similar to the one of my allies. Yeah, the Varangians really aren't doing so hot, but, you know, they're not dying. Yet. You need to get some imp upgrades, guys. Oh, well, there goes their main TC. Oh, wait, I need to get some dudes over here. I also need to get a market.
Caedo. Caedo. Condo.
Get him!
For your Highness's forces threaten our town. Send forth all reserves.
Well, rip that trebuchet.
Impero. Presto. Salve.
Gold. She should get a forward castle.
Condo.
How's Blue doing? I hope they build another town center. It'd be kind of annoying if they didn't. Really not be able to replenish their own, any of their own lost villagers. Anyway, our army's trading pretty much infinitely better than theirs, so eventually we'll grind them down. They do not have infinite resources, clearly.
Condo.
Ooh, what I am going to want to make sure is that their market stays alive. Take 56 gold a pop. It's not amazing, but it's not horrible.
Ein. Condo.
Again, just make sure our allies are as protected as possible. Are they really not able to kill that trebuchet?
Salve.
Oh yeah, another like just defeat all opponents scenario is like the Battle of the Catalonian Fields in Attila. But again, that one had like at least the semi-interesting gimmick of being a DM start, unlike, you know, almost every scenario. So you kind of have to play that one a bit differently, have to be way more aggressive. I guess you don't have to be, but it makes your life easier. I mean, this literally just feels like a 2v2 on frickin' Rivers or Highland or something. Those aren't more or less fully upgraded paladins. Another castle up over there.
Ein.
Well, if you guys aren't going to use this gold, I sure will take it. I'll be that teammate. I don't care. Get ready for our Halb switch for yellow. Oh, sick. Gold here as well.
Salve. Condo. Condo.
Goths don't get stone walls. Cheaters.
Impero. Teficio.
I guess they have some relics as well.
Presto.
Oh, come on. I guess this is uphill. It's taking forever to kill this gate. Aren't you rallied over here? I mean, this isn't like, you know, completely a laughably easy scenario or anything, but it's really not all that hard. Not sure exactly what the trigger is for them to resign, but hopefully we'll reach that threshold fairly soon. Ah. Oh, that's why I got halves. Just use the Cataphracts, like throwing axemen, or just use my castle. And then the halves will do the rest. I guess they don't rebuild their starting town center, which is really kind of silly. I guess, like, another thing they could have done to make the scenario interesting, I mean, like, yeah, it's the Varangian Guard and they're Vikings and stuff, but I don't know if, like, they had, like, an interesting team bonus for Byzantines, like, I don't know. I just feel like this is so generic. One day Orange will resign. Anyway, now we can go help out our teammate. No, they don't have good upgrades on the towers at all. Anyway, it's time for the Halb Parade.
12 centuries ago, a barbarian horde massacred our Roman forebears on this very field. Now, it is the barbarians who lie slain beyond count.
I wouldn't really call the Carthaginians barbarians, but, you know, I guess everyone is a barbarian to the Romans.
Presto, salve,
Except, you know, the Romans.
condo, impero, ein, condo.
Ah, screw it. Let's throw down a get out my game castle. And I mean, this is sort of transitioning into mostly just Halbram, but Halbram's good! It is a thing for a reason. Well, it's just Siege plus Halb is a thing for a reason. And Byzantines certainly are one of the better civs at doing it. Oh, it's actually kind of annoying. Hey, where are they even getting those university upgrades? They don't even have a university, at least as far as I can see. Don't think I destroyed one already. Yeah, they just, have a bunch of stables. The one castle for taxman production. And like I said earlier, they don't have any villagers. So I don't actually know how they get resources exactly. I don't know if, like, Melus has to tribute them resources, or if they just get tributed resources from Gaia. They do have a market, so they can trade, obviously. But yeah, I'm not too sure how that one works out. I heard they're getting those university tax, man. Hooray!
Has fallen, and his Norman knights take to flight. Fortune is with us, Commander.
Yeah, fortune, for sure. That was it. Didn't really miss anything on the map. Just kind of straightforward. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments. Was this scenario just kind of boring and too straightforward? Or am I just being too much of a stickler?
Not unlike its predecessor, the Second Battle of Cannae was a massacre. The Lombards and their Norman allies were no match for Boyanis' strategic prowess and the ferocity of his Varangian troops. Melus fled the field and sought refuge with the Pope, which sent him to the court of the Holy Roman Emperor. He gradually poisoned the minds of several influential courtiers, and eventually the Emperor himself. Melus died in exile, but the effects of his political machinations were soon to be felt throughout Italy.
Well, that was Bari 3. Here are the statistics. So yeah, I guess they only have the trade profits, so I guess they're getting tributed resources from Gaia, which is kind of boring. It'd be cool if, like, Melus had to tribute them resources, but then, like, Melus obviously, like, would have way more villagers or whatever. So, that was Loose Ends. Next will be, oh boy, Bari 4. Oh boy. So, we'll see you guys for that one next time.